billion if government should go for 1.75. If government should go for 1.5 based on the 500 billion, then the government can rake in 7.5 billion. If government should go for 1%, then government can rake in 5 billion Ghana cedis. And if government should go for 0.75%, government can rake in 3.75 billion. And if you should go for the minimum threshold that we are talking about, the 0.5, government can rake in 2.5 billion. And this is only from the mobile money aspect, without the other aspect. But one caveat is also that when we talk about the 500 billion, that is the assumption that the whole 500 billion is going to be taxed. But we know that there will be some minimum threshold. So, for instance, if you spend 100 cedis, then you are not going to be taxed. So the actual amount that will be taxed will depend on the number of people who do transactions above the 100 cedis threshold. So that is why this is a rough estimate.
Okay, so let's take it one more time. So you're saying that, for example, if we're doing 0.5%, how much will we get?
We get 2.5 billion.
2.5 billion. All right, so that's what it is. If we're doing 1%?
1%, we get 500 billion. 5 billion.
5 billion.
Yes.
Okay. And if we do 1.5%, that's what they are asking.
1.5 will give us 7.5 billion.
7.5?
Yes.
And initially, like, that's what you were trying to explain.
Yes.
Because initially, they were looking at 6.9.
Yes, 6.9 because there are some threshold that you take
that's
out.
even at 1.75.
Yes. But I have not taken any threshold. I have made assumption that assuming that we are taxing the 500 billion for last year. Mind you, it may be more this year because that was last year's figure. So that is why I use this rough estimate, because 2021, the transaction volume may be more than the 500 billion. So even if you deduct the threshold or the minimum threshold from it, you may still end up getting around this figure, because if it goes to, let's say, 600 billion, then even without the minimum threshold, you can still get around these figures.
Okay, so 0.5% will give us 2.5 billion.
2.5 billion, yes.
1% will give us 2 billion.
Yeah, no, 1.5, yes.
1%?
1% will give us 5 billion.
We'll give us 5 billion?
Yes.
Okay. And then 1.5 will give us 7.5 billion.
Yes.
And then
if you should go for the maximum 1.75, then we are talking about 8.75 billion.
8.75 billion.
Yes.
Okay. Looking at what they intend to use these monies for, and let's, for example, take a look at how much they intend to spend on road, which of course is one of the key areas they want to tax